Good day. And today on Morning Sit with Rev Melissa, we will be unpacking the second basic tool in the artist's way. And this is one of the things that Julia Cameron writes in Finding Water, which is part of the Artist's Way trilogy. She says, the artist's date is an adventure, a lark, a flyer into the unknown. It asks you to have fun and to pre plan that fun. For this reason, artist dates are notoriously hard to execute. Just try planning an adventure for yourself and watch your killjoy self fly into action. You are suddenly too busy to do anything so frivolous as to have fun. Identify this resistance as a fear of intimacy, intimacy with yourself. So there is a creative one within you because you are creative, and that creative aspect of you is seeking to be more intimate with you. And the artist date is your opportunity to have that intimacy, to reconnect, to rediscover, to recover your creativity. So, watch this episode and let me know if you are willing to give yourself the gift of an artist date. Oh, good day, good day, good day, everybody. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and this is Sip. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is doing well. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, y'all, we are in our creative series that we started yesterday. And the question that I asked yesterday is, what are you creating? What are you creating? You are creative. You are a creator. What are you creating? And so I'm using the book Finding Water by Julia Cameron to guide us through our creative series this week. And yesterday, I started with one of her four basic tools that she uses in her work as a writer. She's written a lot of books. She's written plays. She's written songs. She's written a book of poems, a book of prayers. She's a prolific writer because, as she says in the books, writers write. I am a writer, and writers write every day. She is keeping her part of the bargain. And so we can say we are creators, and creators create. And so we create every day, and we keep our side of the bargain. So what are you creating? Right? Are you giving yourself the space to create? And one of the tools that we can use that Julia Roberts. I wonder if Julia Roberts does morning pages. I wouldn't be surprised. One of the tools that we can use that Julia Cameron swears by are morning pages. And morning pages is an opportunity for us to clear our mind, to do a stream of consciousness writing, 3 pages, stream of consciousness writing on 8.5 by 11 size paper, not little books, 8.5 by, because you got big things you want to dump out. So let it out on the page, 3 pages every day in the morning. morning pages. So let me know if anyone is doing this. Will you start doing it? It works. I'm doing it again. I've done it off and on probably for the last 30 years because I started doing it when I was in my 20s. And the morning pages, you'll be surprised sometimes what's in your stream of consciousness. And after you get all that dump, or you do that brain dump, there's gems that might poke through, you know? But that's not the purpose. It's just to write. It's just to get it out on the page, right? It takes anywhere between most people a half hour to 45 minutes, and you just allocate the time to do it. So I hope that you will. And I see some of you. Linda says she really misses her morning pages. Yes, Patty's doing morning pages. Shay, super helpful. Did morning pages today. Yes, yes, yes. So I know my congregation of joy is in it. So today I wanted to share another one of Julia Roberts. I keep saying Julia Roberts. Maybe I need to call her or something. So Julia Cameron, the second one of her 4 tools that you can use to, I like, she calls it creativity recovery. You know, some of us are in recovery for our creativity. We think, we believe we lost it. Some of us believe that we're not even creative, but that is not the truth of who you are. That is not the truth. You are creative because you were created by the great creator. And as such, therefore, you are creative as well. So you could regard these 4 basic tools as part of your creativity recovery. And in recovery, we take it one moment at a time. I'm not even going to say one day at a time. One moment at a time, one breath at a time, right? And we go within, and we access the creativity that we are. All right. I see you, Miss Bliss. Yes. Pamela said she started writing her morning pages today. Yes, Maria. Yes, yes, yes. Love writing and creating. Yes, around the clock. I know that's right, Maria. So, the second tool that I want to share with you today is artist dates. I love artist dates. And one of the things that Julia says is artist date, out of all of the tools, artist dates tend to be the most difficult tool that people will do. They put it off. So I want to share a little bit from the book Finding Water by Julia Cameron about artist dates. In seeking to nurture our creativity, we too need adventures that can be counted on. I call them artist dates. As the name suggests, we are out to romance or woo our artists, our inner artists. As the name suggests, we do so by taking a weekly solo expedition to do something that is just plain fun. As with any date, the planning is part of the adventure. The planning is part of the adventure. The anticipation is a large part of what makes it special. All week long, we can look forward to our romantic rendezvous. So I love everything about that. And I just want to stress that it is an artist date with you. So you're not bringing your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your husband, your wife, your all the things. You're not, it's you spending time with yourself. Now, I just so happen to excel in spending time with myself. I love solitude. I love my own company, and I love doing things with myself. I have probably always been that way. I was never the one to like not want to go to a restaurant unless I was with people, because who wants to have dinner or lunch at a restaurant by themselves? Me, that would be me. Movies. Oh, one of my favorite things to do with myself is to go to the movies. Love that. Anything. I have no issues whatsoever we're doing it with myself. So if you do, this is great practice. I encourage many of my friends, do it with yourself, not by yourself, but with yourself. Keep your own company. So she goes on to say this on an artist date, we set our inner dial to receive. And what we receive is often guidance and a heightened sense of well being. An artist date is an adventure, a lark, a flyer into the unknown. It asks you to have fun and to pre plan that fun. For this reasons, artist dates are notoriously hard to execute. Just try planning an adventure for yourself and watch your and watch your killjoy side fly into action. You are suddenly too busy to do anything so frivolous as fun. Identify this resistance as a fear of intimacy, intimacy with yourself. Take a breath. Intimacy with yourself. One of my friends wrote this book called Into Me See. Into Me See. So we get to see into ourselves on our artist dates. And it's so important to demonstrate to yourself that you are not too busy for yourself. You are not too busy for yourself. I'm going to share a couple of more things. She says, we will want to bring a friend along. We will go to almost any length to keep spending time alone with ourselves. We are afraid of what we may hear if we actually give our inner creative youngster some time and attention and a chance to speak to us. It can be frightening to become intimate with ourselves, especially if we haven't been for some time. Expect to hear the unexpected. Expect to hear the unexpected from your little girl, your little boy, your little one, from your inner self. Expect to hear the unexpected. Many times it is on an artist date that a recovering artist first experiences the recognizable presence of God, which she calls good, orderly direction. For some reason, artist dates tend to kick up our level of synchronicity, those experiences in which the hand of God or the finger of the universe feels palpably present. And I can testify to that. My synchronicity goes on like it is charged up. So, an artist date gives you the opportunity to be with yourself, to be with the presence that is always present within you. Yes? This the last, well, it might not be the last thing. I love her whole section on the artist date. So I'm just going to share. Now she mentions morning pages because morning pages look like work. I love this point that she's making here, right, y'all? Because morning pages look like work and artist dates look like play, it is often much more difficult to do an artist date than it is to undertake the pages. This is America. We understand work. What we are baffled by is play, as in the play of ideas, a very literal phrase. It is difficult for us to do something that seems frivolous. We do not see how artist dates work. We need to experiment with them despite our skepticism. Even the tiniest of artist dates will yield results. So this doesn't have to be a whole production. It doesn't have to be a whole day. We're just talking about a couple of hours. 1 or 2 hours with yourself, doing something fun, doing something that you have always wanted to do, to experience something, to give yourself a moment of play. At Rockland CSL, our month of July, our theme for the month of July is play. And that's what we do. We play. We have get togethers with each other. At Sunday service, we change our names on the Zoom screen to our favorite desserts. We play. And so we need to do more of that. Our inner artist needs more time for play with you. With you. This is the last part I'll read. So, what do? Here we go. Once a week, just once a week, y'all, take yourself on a festive solo expedition. Take the term artist date literally. It is half artist and half date. Plan your date ahead of time and expect some resistance in trying to accomplish it. Expect too that your intimates may want to go with you. Your friends, your folks, your peoples may want to go with you. They be like, "Oh, where you going? Oh, that sounds like fun. Can I go?" No, don't even tell them. Don't even tell them what you're gonna do. Just go and do it. They are not allowed, all right? They are not allowed. It is a date with you, yourself alone. You, yourself alone. So that is the artist date. So you know what the next invitation is. Take yourself on an artist date this week. Take yourself on an artist date this week between today, which is Thursday, and next week, Thursday. Take yourself on an artist date. And please let me know what you decided that you don't let me know what you did, not what you decided, because you could decide and not do it. Let me know what you did. Send me a text or direct message at I am Rev Melissa on Facebook, on Instagram. I would love to know how you spent your artist date with yourself. And let me tell you something, you are worth it. You are worth an artist date. You are worth spending time with yourself because you are amazing. You are amazing and you deserve to spend time with yourself, to keep yourself in good company. So, I know, Linda, many people struggle with artist date. You are not alone in that, Linda. So resistance comes up, and what do we do with resistance? We say, "Hey, resistance, how you doing? I'm gonna go do this. I'll be right back," and you go and you do it. You go and you do it. Yes. Let me see. Me, myself, and I. Yes, Ronald. Maria said, "How about a pajama party or a pajama church Sunday for inspiration to play?" Oh, Maria, you done started something now. I love that idea. Yes, we will do that. I love that. Synchronicities around the clock. Very good. Very good. Patty, very important talk today. I need time with myself daily. Yes. And it's not to do work. An artist date is not work. It is fun. It is fun. It could be coloring. You don't even have to go outside. One of my dates was coloring. I had an artist date where I played games that I used to play when I was little. I played jacks. I played let me see. Oh, I did hopscotch. So you could play games that you played when you were a kid, You can do there's just sit, go within and see what your artist would like to do. See what your artist would like to do. All right. Let me see. Fee King said, "Me too. I've always loved my own company." Yes. Fee, it could be a Libra thing. I don't know. Do it with and for ourselves. I took myself on what I now realize was an artist date to London. I spent hours in coffee shops and parks, writing and reading. It was magical. Time for another one. Thank you for this reminder. Fabulous, Fee King. Yes, I remember I took myself on an artist date, and I didn't realize it at the time either, but I took myself on an artist date to Barbados. I went to Barbados all with myself, and I had quite a time, quite a time. I forgot my morning pages. I'll do afternoon pages and get back at it. Yeah, y'all, just because we miss it, skipped it, whatever, doesn't mean that's forever. We just get right back on it. We just get right back on it. Think about if you have a 9 to 5 job, let's say, right? And you miss a day of work. Is that it? Is it over? Do you never go back to work? No, you go back to work the next day. And many of us would be home working anyway. So so we continue. We stand up, we get up, and we get going. That is what we do. So I highly encourage you to do your artist date. Shay said exactly what I was thinking yesterday when I blew off work to go see the birds migrate. USA values work and I play. Not anymore in my life. Nope. That's right, Shay. I'm right there with you. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, Ron, swing in the park. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Fee. I think it's a Libra thing too. Yes, yes, yes. All right. I feel the energy coming through. So I encourage you, morning pages, every morning, 3 pages, 8.5 by 11, stream of consciousness on the page, a brain dump, not judging it, analyzing, not correcting the spelling, none of that. You're just getting it on the page. Go about the rest of your spiritual practice and give yourself the gift of an artist date this week in these next 7 days, between Thursday and Thursday. Give yourself an artist date and please share. Please share. All right, y'all. So let's get into some joy news real quick. So I'll focus on this weekend. I'll focus on this weekend at Rockland CSL, where I am the spiritual leader. We are a New Thought Center in New York. We focus on New Thought universal principles, and we believe that all paths lead to love, all paths lead to God. So you're welcome at our community of joy and love. And so this Sunday, we are wrapping up our March theme, which is the flow of coming and going. The flow of coming and going. And on the 5th Sunday, we do something really special at Rockland CSL. It is Practitioner Sunday. So our practitioners are running the show. Rev Joan, Chris, Jan are running the show. Rev Melissa has the Sunday off. And I think I was going to say, I think I'll make that my artist date day. But Sunday, we're celebrating my mother and my aunt's birthday. They turned 85 this past Monday. And we're celebrating them with a birthday brunch on Sunday. So maybe I'll figure it out. I'll let y'all know what my artist date is next week, what I wind up doing. So join us. Let me get back to the point, right? Join us at Rockland CSL, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We're virtual this Sunday on Zoom. Go to rocklandcsl.org, and the Zoom link is under Sunday services. We also stream on Facebook at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. All right. Let me see. Is there anything? Oh, yes, yes, yes. I said I'm going to start sharing this more. If you are interested in joy merchandise, I have on my Connect to Your Yes shirt right here. There's some folks from my community, my congregation of joy, who are rocking some joy merch. The joy mug is right there. Sip joy. I got on my Connect to Yes shirt. So if you're interested in joy merchandise that is infused with the vibration of joy, you could go to my Etsy store and get yourself a t-shirt, a mug, some joy socks, all the things. So I wanted to share that. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Let me check in with y'all one last time. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's the other thing. Please subscribe. And if you like what I'm doing here at Morning Sip, please like it, please share it, all of the things to support this information, this vibe, this good news, this joy news out into the world. Because what the world needs now is more joy. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, Michelle, things have been crazy, but just saw this was on and wanted to stop in and say hello. Hey, Michelle, I'm glad you stopped in to say hello. Thank you, Maria. Yes, girl. Joy socks. Yes, girl. Get you some joy socks on your feet. And they're very comfortable and they're great if you're walking, if you're running. They're good to sleep in. You know, you lotion up and moisturize your feet and then put those joy socks on. Woo! That's a good night rest. Yes, it is. Thank you, Fee King, for putting in my information. I so appreciate you. All right, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. I will share the third basic tool from Julia Cameron that you can use to support yourself in your creativity, to support yourself on your creative journey, because you are creative. And the question is, what are you creating? What are you creating? All right. So, peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. Peace and justice. Yes. We are living life in joy because we are connected to our yes. Yes, we are. Peace and blessings.